You guys had ventured into the Skulltop Tour in search of Maester Archivist Saoirse Jin, uh, encountering a group of giants up top that had been assaulting caravans for food and shinies, and it indicated they were afeared of something in the below. Where, upon venturing deeper into the caverns, you found both a secret passage and a giant fuck-off hole. Opting to do the hole first, you delve deeper into the caverns, finding a group of strange water elemental-esque creatures and a large giant-esque creature capable of basically rearranging its entire body mass in order to fit through these really cramped tunnels. After a hard-fought battle wherein Farron was nearly crushed due to his determination to not let the creature flee, you were able to.
He has heart.
You guys were able to prove victorious over that said giant and the elementals, procuring yourself a giant slaying axe in the process. And we are now in the aftermath of said battle as you guys attempt to regroup and figure out your next move.
But we obviously know there's more of these big, ugly giants down here. So it's just a matter of, do we want to go hunting for the rest of these giants? To make sure that the people up above are safe? Because 9 times out of 10, we know they're not going to heed our warning.
Well, if we tell them that that we've dealt with the frail one, then maybe they'll be a bit more pliable to our request. Mm-hmm.
I'd just like to point out we knocked it unconscious. It's going to wake up, and then the problem's still going to be there. You just delayed the problem.
Well, I wanted to stop it from potentially
he's pretty
getting
He's pretty malleable. Can we stuff him in a box?
Have to be a pretty big box.
Just share where Trish, you didn't chase that for us.
I know.
Okay.
I was waiting for the bar to load, so I'll do that. Thank you.
Oh. Dalen, you're good. You're pretty good with nature and the nature books and such.
She's like, I am.
Hold on. let me check my sheet for a second. Yes, I am good with the nature books.
Well, what if we try the reverse of exploration and try to set up a lore, so we can better control.
I will gladly volunteer as tribute. You've been hurt enough, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was thinking, with your knowledge, we could, force an engagement at a time and place of our choosing. I don't know if these these strange, stretchy, giants have, I don't know, some form of moth to a flame kind of thing to them.
I don't know much about these giants, but I will gladly search the recesses of my memories to see if maybe I read them in a nature book somewhere.
You can attempt a nature check, sure.
Sure, it's her nature. They're natural beings, aren't they?
And 13, and nature is 7, so that is a 20. Well, you know what? Let's just leave these 3 die out. The rest of you guys.
Okay, so what are you trying to learn?
Information about these giants, like if they are like moths to a flame, do they have something that really draws them out? Like maybe there's a specific smell or a sound that draws them.
Well, I'll just be asking the questions that the write-up doesn't actually cover.
Okay. What you're dealing with here is called a thin giant. It is a tall, emaciated creature with naturally long arms, or ending in razor-sharp talons, as you guys know,
Oh.
with a strangely conical head and glowing red eyes that hide here some fearsome fangs. They are also known as giant boogeymen. They tend to lurk in abandoned mansions, dark wells, ancient mine shafts, and other, similar locations. They are considered by many to be one of the most sinister and frightening of all giant species. Villains of many children's nightmares, feared by even other giants, as their life-draining bite and ability to get into tight spaces make them truly a threat to behold. Don't get along with most other creatures, but they have been observed leading groups of ghouls, ettercaps, and trolls in order to capture and devour prey.
Ghouls.
They have
So,
a remarkable
vampires.
ability to contort their bodies and fit into almost any space conceivable. Capable of twisting into unnatural positions and even bend over completely double. Their elasticity and flexibility allows them to shrug off most crushing blows, and they are able to stay twisted and contorted for an extended period of time in order to ambush their prey. Not particularly known for being particularly caring about their food source. So, other than like most giants, preferring fresh. Giants aren't exactly known for agriculture and cooking, or refined cooking rather. I don't know about throwing something over a fire, but
Giants with the Hello Fresh.
let's see with that roll. They are, well, not exclusive to. They are definitely well known as, or believed to have be a species that escaped from the Underdark and took root here, here in the upper parts of the world.
Don't tell me that.
God damn, why's everything in the Underdark? I know.
But that would have been that would be like long time ago. It's not considered an Underdark species, though. You will potentially encounter them down there. Just given their what they do and what they're after, they are believed to be many as a creature that escaped from the Underdark, and has been tainted by Azos' influence. Hence, the ties to the undead and all that. But no, for the most part, it is a predatory species with no particular. Aside from what may or may not normally dupe a giant, they might be, on the individual level, some might be, more prone to falling for shinies or hoarding or anything like that. But again, for the most part, it's just, it's a, very predator, I need, I must consume, and this is my territory for hunting type situation.
Well, they seemed pretty interested in you, Dalen. Farron will kind of stick his tongue out. He's not being serious.
And it's like most giants, are known for just kind of, staking out a territory, and like most predatory species, staking out territory and just hunting that territory. It's also what the ones upstairs were clearly doing. Is that's why they were going after the caravans, as that's where the best chance of food was.
Seriously, need to set up a giant food drive. I mean, Chorus produces how much food?
Corvus itself, not much, being a major metropolitan area, but
They probably get food imports.
yeah. That's like they got decent fishing. They have like villages and stuff around them that bring food in for trade. But
You teach them animal husbandry. But that's about the poor giants upstairs on our current predicament. Okay, so it sounds like we pretty much have to keep on exploring them.
okay, they are they can be by most considered to be an evil, self-serving species.
Unfortunately, they're not breaking their own laws, just ours. Did we tie this guy up?
Nope, he has just been twisted up and left unconscious, blocking the tunnel.
Can we tie his body in a knot?
I mean, if you can get him out of the tunnel, you can try.
I don't have the strength to do it. Who's strong enough to pull that off?
Maybe since I'm no longer penned between a rock and a hard place. Let me give it a shot. Stretch some because I was crushed against the wall. Okay, let's go.
Those are really good. Not good enough to is that you can feel that he is you like get a grip, and you can feel that you're kind of like wiggling, you grab the top and like wiggle the top a little bit, and then you grab the bottom and wiggle the bottom a little bit to catch it up to the top. And you feel like you could probably drag him out of the tunnel, but it would take a while.
Okay, doable, but time consuming. I know the ones with the thumb claws could burrow.
So again, the fact that it's a huge creature and you're able to move it at all is impressive.
It didn't seem to be able to burrow when it was running here. Was there an alternate path in this direction?
You should be able to see what you can see.
Well, I know I can see on the map. I was just asking the party. Because, well, David can see it on the map. I mean, Farrah was kind of fighting versus looking for a bit.
The party members can see what they can see in terms of routes and directions.
Because if we could just collapse the rocks around it, I could at least hold it in. Or it could be overthinking this.
Well, whatever you're thinking, it's not necessarily a bad thing. Because as soon as it wakes up, it's probably just going to go back to doing whatever it was doing.
Well, it's also incredibly injured. If we're exploring anyway, we're going to encounter whatever reinforcements are around, if any. With it being as injured as it is, I imagine it would just find a place to recuperate.
Mm-hmm.
Because, Dalen, you didn't recall any kind of regenerative abilities, did you? Outside of siphoning life.
Its bite can heal. Its bite attack allows it to consume some of the essence of the creature it is attacking and use that to heal itself.
Okay.
So if it's feeling ballsy, it could in theory hunt and heal itself quickly that way.
Okay, and that would also weaken whatever else is here to that we would encounter. So that sounds like a little bit of a, half and half trade.
And that's assuming that it hasn't found anything to help heal itself from the caravans it's attacked.
Well, I mean, do I notice any items on this one?
When you saw it out in the chamber proper, you can make call it an investigation check. I'm gonna call disadvantage for retroactive and chaos, but because you were more focused on the elementals at the time. But yeah, that's still enough. You don't recall seeing anything dangling on its belt or anything, but in the chaos, and that's not saying it couldn't be hiding something under the loincloth or something, but you're not recalling any obvious, bling or anything. It seemed to be a pretty standard giant in your experience of, just enough to cover the naughty bits and relying mostly on whatever was on hand.
Okay. Well, I'm not a doctor anyway, so don't need to be concerned about that.
It did seem to be a little bit more intelligent than some, so it may not have been carrying something on it, but you wouldn't put it past it to necessarily hoard something back in its lair.
Okay. There's rocks around the pool, yeah?
Those are mushrooms, actually.
Oh, they are? Okay.
I'm confirming that. Pool of water, shimmering light from the fungi that grows around its edges. I will say there's probably most of that's probably fungus and mushrooms, but I would say there's probably a few loose stones around.
Okay, here's a question. Well, I know they don't specifically have any kind of specific aversion, like say sunlight sensitivity or anything like that. Could I use my herbery kit with the surrounding fungi and perhaps whatever else is in the kit itself to make a, for lack of a better term, a stench patty or stench landmine that is just generally unpleasant by the standards of where we currently are, with the idea of making it and placing it near the thing to where if it does unfurl or shift, it would squish it, thus being like a stink bug.
So you just want to make it stink? If the mine goes off?
Yeah, with the idea of this smells so wretchedly bad that I probably should not progress towards whatever the smell is. I would need to go away from it.
Yeah. You can make the attempt.
But it's like, if we aren't going to really be able to seal this thing in, I at least want it to avoid this area so we'll have some place we can fall back to if needed. Thinking ahead. Now, will my dice help me? What stat would I need to roll for that? I would imagine intelligence for the chemistry aspect, but
yeah, I'm gonna call that intelligence for this. Okay, it's probably gonna take you a good 20, 30 minutes, grinding and all that to get this set up, but you can, and that you've created the mixture. But I will need I think traps go under Tinkerer's tools.
Well, I know I can trap an area with thieves' tools.
Okay, so I will need a Dex-based thieves' tools check to actually rig the apparatus that you want it to set off.
What?
Okay, you've got yourself a little, it's kind of like one of those spring mousetrap type rigs that something hits the pressure plate, it'll crush the thing and fill in the area. So you have successfully rigged this end of the tunnel that if the creature tries to come back this way, it will have marked itself.
Okay. I'm gonna chug a few of my mana potions during the course of that, if you don't mind.
What does anybody else want to do for the next 20 or so minutes that he's working on this?
Okay, let's see. So he's making us. So he's making a place to be.
He's making a bomb that
Okay.
if the creature wakes up and starts moving, it might hit, mark itself. So that you guys can smell it coming.
Okay. Hmm. And these tunnels over here are way too small to see or fit through, correct?
Any tunnel on the map you can, in theory, squeeze through.
Okay.
It's just a matter of do you want to go ranging on ahead.
Let's see. So we already looted people, if I remember correctly.
So in this situation, I wish I could use that axe.
Well, if you can use it, it's there.
I've never been very good with axes.
I can't use them. I'm not sure if Ash can use axes.
I mean, I've used the one before, but it's not my preferred.
So only two people in this party can use them. So, and neither of them seem too keen on using them. So. All right. Hang on, dude. Great. I'm not gonna spell this. Short rest isn't 30 minutes, right?
No, not in this circumstance, at least.
Okay.
Ugh. But if
It's like
people
you want to
wanting to rest,
it's like if you want to extend the break a little bit and give him a little bit more time to work. The rest of you could take a short rest. Because a short rest would be about an hour, so it'd give him basically twice the
Okay.
time to work.
I mean, are we on a time frame? I can't remember.
You were not given a specific one, but you are looking for a missing person, so it's a matter of how rushed do you feel.
Yeah.
And how concerned are you about creatures waking up? Because if you guys take the short rest, things will probably start waking up.
Okay.
If you don't mind things waking up, then by all means. That's up to you guys. You could just stick your thumbs up your butts for 20 to 30 minutes. That's also an option. But
I'm just looking at.
is anyone particularly hurt? I mean, I'm a little roughed up, but how does everyone else look?
I'm doing okay. I'll say I was healed back up, so I'm good. Let's see.
Dylan, how are you?
Dylan's, I mean, Dylan is, that's my max health. Yeah, I'm not too bad. I'm
Okay.
not too bad off. I'm definitely not too bad off. Because I got, was it 78 out of 95. So I'm not too bad off.
Okay, so I guess the rest of you are just twiddling your thumbs for the next 20, 30
No, no,
minutes?
no. I want to give him the, I want to give him, can I give him an assist?
A bit late at this point. He's already rolled everything.
To set up the trap. Okay. Then I guess I'll take stock to make sure everybody else is okay, see what's needed. If people need potions, if they don't have any on them, I'll give them what I have on my person.
I think everyone should be good on potions. You guys just did a potion distribution before you came here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds like we're pretty set then.
Okay, so I guess you guys will.
Yeah, the question is which path do we want to explore?
That's after killing about 20, 30 minutes while you get all that set up. Yeah. You guys need to figure out which route you're going next.
Well, I figured since we're already over here, we might as well go ahead and go this way.
Aye, Captain.
That said, I guess Iki will need to take point again.
Yep.
I was about to say, I was like, stack up your marching order.
I'm proud of you, honey. So proud of you.
Huh, let's see. Um.
If you jump in free, because it would get you up and moving. Did I? Titan's fault. Yeah, I'll walk him. So I'll just keep him with me and just drop him off with you when I'm done.
Okay. Cool. So you said we're going.
Oh, it's Harry
One.
Houdini's birthday today, guys.
It's who?
Harry Houdini.
Huh. Wonder how he's doing these days.
He's dead.
That was a joke.
Like, he's dead. Maybe Brian does not know that he's dead.
Oh, we think he's
That
dead.
worked.
Okay, so I believe when I was doing it last time, I believe last time I was doing it was investigation, since that was
Investigation or perception would work here.
Okay.
investigation because it's higher.
If we're going that way, then I guess I'll be behind. I guess I'll be behind behind Dylan since my hair is providing light.
Okay.
Yeah.
Holy shit! There we go.
But, all right.
All those years in the desert gave you keen investigation skills.
You're in front.
Help me notice the most minute things. So we're going this way?
That's
Yep.
the direction she indicated.
The sign is wrong.
Okay. Cool. I will go, 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 go. Alright.
So
Split
I'm
path.
updating my location.
What is going on? What is going on? Okay, here we go. Sorry, the whole map went dark and I freaked out.
Did you move on top of my token?
Did I?
Are you riding my back?
Yep, she's standing right on top of you. There you go.
There we go.
Wait,
There
do you
we
want me to
go.
be behind me or in front of me?
In front of you.
Okay.
Okay.
That way I
See how he's going? Kyoki's going to be like, well, if we go left, we may be going back in the direction. I'll say we may be going back in the direction that we came from. If we go right, then we go deeper in.
All right,
And there's a large statue of a man with a book.
Can we go towards the statue?
A real book?
I mean, just looks like a stone. I assume that's a stone book. He's not just holding some
From your
human-sized.
position, you can make out what appears to be the statue of a dwarf clad in a toga carrying a massive tome and outstretched arms.
Okay, that is what I
You
see.
want to go and investigate?
Sure, we can go that way.
Okay, yeah, let's go
It
investigate.
sounds, what's the pirate thing to say? I'm sorry, what's the seafaring thing to say? It sounds treasure-worthy?
All right. Yep. So I guess I wait until the next turn and then I start moving
You can take
again.
another movement. Go ahead.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
My life source isn't moving with me.
Oh, you have to move, then I have to move.
I moved.
Yeah, he hasn't moved
there
yet.
we go. Okay.
Okay, what's the slowest movement speed in this party so I can know?
Well, as the scout, you should probably be a little bit ahead anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
But to answer your question, I think basically all of you have 30.
Okay. Everyone has 30. I'm the only person who were 40.
I think so. Fargo might have more than that if he is out of his chair.
It wouldn't surprise me if he had like 40 out of his chair.
I believe he did. I believe he did have 40.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Next movement phase, or
I would like to hold an action to
2, 3,
throw
Four.
Dylan outside of any area of effect traps.
Okay. And I'd like to use my criminal-esque abilities to, peek without peeking.
Make me a stealth check.
Am I good at stuff? Let me see. Oh, wow, I am. Yay. I say that as this roll proceeds to prove me wrong. One moment. Never
Yeah.
mind.
You've wedged yourself into the cracks pretty nicely. You feel pretty stealthy.
I'm horrible at this.
Peeking into the chamber, you can see that the tunnel ends in a chamber that appears to have been hewn from the surrounding stone with dozens of pickaxes. As before, you see the statue of a dwarf clad in a toga carrying a massive tome in its outstretched arms, which stands in the center of the room. Niches line the chamber's walls, and large bones lie scattered at the statue's feet. At a glance, you are not able to identify the statue beyond, again, dwarf with book. But you can tell it is magnificently crafted and is rising about 20 feet into the air above you. Its head inches away from scratching the ceiling.
I'll look back.
You can
and
make
like,
out a few stone tablets in the various niches among the bones. You can also make out what appears to be a blade or a part of a blade sticking out of some of the bone pile.
Oof.
Um,
I have a question when you're through with it.
yeah, one second. One second. The blade appears to be of really nice craftsmanship that seems to defy the poor conditions that would have been in here. Doesn't seem to be coated in rust or anything.
Okay. Fancy.
If you had to hazard a guess, you would say somewhere in the longer blade, like a longsword, category.
Okay. If I may,
Mhm.
the statue, since I can see it.
Okay, I'm back.
Can I make, or would there be any appreciable point in me making a history check concerning the statue?
This would be religion, actually, but at
Okay.
advantage for you.
Cool. I want to insight the statue.
It's very stoic. Stone cold, even. Okay. That religion roll. I can tell you that you recognize this statue immediately. It is it's one of the more obscure aspects as more traditional aspects have taken over. Almost semi-archaic, but it appears to be a statue to the dwarven-facing aspect of the god of knowledge. So this is kind of like a dwarven interpretation of what would eventually have become Ayun,
Yeah.
and her more traditional old woman librarian type look. Is before that, everybody kind of settled on a unified look. This is their interpretation.
Looks like we have a dwarven Ioun over here with the statue. Makes sense with the book.
That's a good thing then. Right?
Was that?
Yeah.
Okay. I'd like to think so. I mean, knowledge is either evil or good. It depends on how you use it. So let's hope that book there is a good book.
Well, the book itself is holding its stone. It's part of the statue.
Yeah, but Farron is assuming there might be something etched on the open-facing pages.
All right. Well, let's get somebody up there who can read.
Okay.
I can read.
And most of us can. I must say, do we know what language it is?
You'd have to climb the statue to see if there's anything on the pages, so no.
Farron will,
You can probably safely guess that it might be dwarven, given it's a dwarven statue in a dwarven enclave, dug by dwarves, but
Oh shit, do I know that? I know a lot of languages. Give me a second.
it could be
I can
bullywug.
read
You don't know.
Dwarven.
Fucking bully look.
I can read Bullywug now.
I have Dwarven. If
Oh.
if nobody else does.
I don't. I have a number of things, and I do not have dwarven.
I'll say, do you want to? I'll say, I can read it or you can read it. So, what would you prefer?
You're the lookout guy. I'm not very good at perceiving my surroundings, so probably best that you continue to be the lookout guy. So if somebody
Yeah,
wants
go
to be
ahead and
kind enough to hoist me up there.
I'll hoist you.
I was about to say Ash or
Would that be me assisting her athletics with climb?
Yes.
Okay.
somebody with a positive strength stat.
All right, so athletics. Are you sure it's not acrobatics?
If he is giving you a boost versus you trying to parkour up, then yes, that is athletics.
Oh God. Okay, wait. No, I want to parkour it up.
Okay, that would just be acrobatics, and you cannot get an assist for that.
That's fine. 'Cause I have a 0 in athletics. There's nothing to add to it.
Sorry, Farron, you don't get to grab her ass today.
Okay, that is 13. Ha! It's a 20.
Okay, with a 20, here, kind of, pull yourself up under the pedestal, latch onto the arm, kind of flip around over the shoulder, fingers kind of land, kind of squatting, semi-Black Widow pose there on the book.
I'm going to keep my eye out for traps.
The book's pages themselves appear to be blank.
Oh, there's no etching or anything on here?
No, it is just a book being held by a statue. Given how tall the statue is and the height of the people that will be living here, you figure they probably assumed they didn't need to put writing on it because nobody would be up here looking at the pages.
What's the book say?
Facts.
What's the book say?
That said, 1 second, checking stats. With your passive perception, you are able to make out that some of the tablets in the cubbies from here, you can make out that, you don't necessarily, can't tell specifically, but you can make out that some of them actually, of the tablets, do have writing on it, and some of it, from what you can tell, at a glance, may be arcane script of some, or divine script of some kind. It looks like, script you have seen, notations you have seen in relation to spells on a couple of these tablets that are over against the walls.
Ah, well, those tablets have some, arcane, you said arcane divine scripts?
That's like from here you can't tell if it's the script for arcane casting or divine casting, but you can definitely tell it is the type of script one would use for spell casting has been inscribed on a couple of the stone tablets against the walls. In the niches on the walls.
Okay, I can say that those stone tablets against the walls look like they have some spell casting scripts on it.
Okay, if you're safe up there, I can take a look at those.
Dylan will back off of the thing.
Before you hop off, do you want to use do you want to detect some magic, Dalen, to see if there's any illusory script on the book or anywhere else for that matter?
Are you gonna cast it?
Do you not know that? I know you've been practicing.
Oh, sorry guys, I hit the wrong button.
That is not detect magic. Nice try though.
No, I do not have detect magic. I have dispel magic and counterspell, so I can stop magic, but I don't have any magic.
Remember when I was telling you guys you were missing utility casters?
One second, hold on. Let me think back to some of Ayun's teachings.
Yes, darling. I see you're still not in the bath.
You actually casting that, or is that a ritual?
Considering a ritual will take time, I'm casting.
Okay. As you cast it, you do your thing. The room, floods out. Obviously, your party members, magic. 2 of the stone tablets radiate with magic.
Okay.
And the bones against the wall and beneath your feet radiate with magic. And as you realize this, they begin to rattle and move and form together, taking on the shape of a large dragoness creature. The sword you saw from earlier sticking out of its spine.
Guys, it looks like we may need a dragon tamer.
I'm not thinking of dragon tamer.
And as it forms, plants its feet, howls at you, or roars rather, as dragons are known to do. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Yay, a number that is not super low.
That's unfortunate.
Yay, a number
Boss,
that is
are
totally
you
what I
okay?
expected.
Boss,
Okay.
are you okay?
So that's 12, 15.
And if it's bone, then that means bludgeoning should be a good way to go. Did it not? Oh, it's delayed.
Is its back to me? Like, am I behind it?
Technically, you are behind it because it formed in front of the in front and kind of below the statue because it's filling up. It's a huge creature. It's filling up a good chunk of space, but because it's kind of standing, it's kind of sitting on its hind legs and it's got its front legs plants. It's like so it's kind of ramping up in front of you from the book with its own head kind of. Its neck comes up like to the ceiling and then arches back down, so its head is facing the hallway.
Boss.
Yes, son.
Son?
Never mind.
No, Kiki, what were you gonna say?
No. I mean, the child is still at the boat, and that's who we're talking to. Then you said,
No. I just. What were you gonna say? It could be life-saving, or it could be a great motivator for me to not die.
I was going to ask, what the hell did you do?
As everyone knows their initiative.
I would like to point out that Farron was the one who read the words off the books.
I thought you read.
No, I didn't read. I didn't read anything. I said there was nothing out here to read. Farron suggested that I try and find, use ability I don't have. And he's like, oh, well, then I have it, so I'll use it. And he used it, and then this is what happened. So
Sierra, did you roll initiative?
Yeah, it should be in there.
Okay, I just wanted to confirm.
Yeah, it's in there.
As you were.
And so this is me. I don't willy-nilly go around reading random scripts loudly off the wall.
I didn't read it loudly.
Oh. So then what did you do?
I saw, and then it became. Yeah. Oof. Okay, Ileana, not quite sure what's going on here.
Ileana heard a loud roar, and now hears people squabbling.
Eek!
No, trying to blame me for it.
I was trying to blame you. I just saw you doing something. I was like, what the hell happened?
You keep looking at me and not looking at Farron.
No, that's fair. Farron, what the hell?
I don't do nothing. I take care of my daughter. Make sure you guys have a roof over your head. Occasionally, I do have drunken escapades in bars and taverns.
Okay.
But I make sure somebody always knows where I'm at. In fact, I'm the most responsible of the group. Okay. I'm at least the fourth most responsible person in this group.
And by eek, I mean...
Using her second bless of the day.
Oh, okay, that is legitimate
druids
today and not...
druids don't get blessed, so she has an item that's giving her the ability.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if that was like a thing of it's like, a holdover of what it was based off of.
No, it's from her bracelet.
Mm.
Would you like to recant that, since you apparently didn't see that on her inventory list?
Yeah. I will instead go with eek, I meant this one. It did not... Okay, there we go.
Eek, Aura of Vitality instead.
Does anyone know what this thing is?
Is there any kind of free skill roll I can make?
At a glance... Pretty sure it's religion. At a glance, if you want to just have a very generic sense, Arcana or Religion. If you want to get more specific, it'll take an action, and then you can roll history.
Arcana or religion?
Okay,
Arcana or religion?
I will do that then.
Same
Am I
for
rolling a
both.
disadvantage?
No, it's in your face. You gotta.
Okay. Boop.
I see athletics.
Oh. I clicked the wrong thing? I clicked the wrong thing. Boop.
Okay. Well, obviously, it's a dragon. Obviously, you're unsure. Given what you're seeing, you're unsure if this is a graveyard or a skeleton dragon, but it appears to be some kind of undead dragon form.
Right. And again, bone, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bone with elemental energy like kind of radiating, pulsing off.
Okay.
Like in the picture, you can it's kind of got like a Balrogi magical aura around the bone that seems to be elemental energy radiating off it.
Okay.
You can feel heat at your range, Dylan and Farron. You feel intense heat radiating off it. So that that actually does seem to be actual like some kind of actual elemental energy of some sort.
Okay.
Probably tied to whatever type of dragon this was in life.
Okay, I have a question, but I will wait for my turn for that question.
Also, with the Arcana roll, judging from the bone structure, you're more inclined to say it used to be probably something in the chromatic family. Going by the heat, you're inclined to say red.
Okay.
Also, at the end of Ileana's turn, it is going to slam its wings down hard. I need Dylan, Farron, and Kyoki all to make dexterity saving throws.
Dexterity
Okay.
saving throws. I'm not very dexterous. That's 13. Dex. That's a 15.
Okay. So 15 for Dylan. Okay, so Dylan, Kyoki, and Farron, you're able to plant as the wind gust slams into you, forcing your legs to let your crumple a little bit, but you're able to hold your ground. Dylan, you are still up, but you're slammed back against the statue, taking 8 bludgeoning damage from the impact.
You got lucky with that.
This reminds me of that time at the bar.
I have the dragon tamer getting hurt. Got to give her both ones.
And that's it for the legendary.
I know,
I'm waiting for Brian to roll.
alright.
Huh. Roll what?
It's your turn. I assume you're doing something.
Oh, I thought you said my dex check. I was like, oh shit, it's already almost okay. Cool.
You were number 2, so yeah, you go second. It just took a legendary.
All right. All right. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to. In. Side. Because I do not want to be in the way. Not going to cheat myself out of this, because I forgot that my spell attack bonus went up, and I've been rolling at a +9 this whole goddamn time, instead of a +10. All right. All right. I'm going to pew pew a couple of Eldritch Blast at him.
Okay. The first 2 hit.
Okay. So 12 force, and I have 1 stun point. Fuck yeah. All right. Time to ruin his day. What can I do with 1? There are no stun points I can do with spell stun points I can do with 1. Oh, wait a second. Increase the damage or effect duration of your spell by 1 per stun point. All right. Yes! I would like to have that 4. I'm a 5.
How do you want to do this? No. Got anything else?
Dodge.
Okay.
Also, I ain't trying to get into hand-to-hand combat with this son of a bitch. So
I don't want to throw hands with a dragon. No, fuck that. Leave that to the monk.
yeah, I'm a
Monk.
swordsman who can cast spells. There's no point in me actually being a swordsman right now.
The question I had to answer myself, unfortunately, it would take me an action for me to get an answer to that question. So I'll instead use my action to go up to it, and
There's no going up to it. It kind of formed around and above you, so going up to it is kind of like you take a small step. You're now up to it.
Okay. And I will begin climbing it because I want to.
Okay.
What's the thing called? Climb onto a bigger creature.
Okay. Is there a roll for that? I don't.
Yes. It takes my action, and I make a athletics or acrobatics check contested by their acrobatics.
I will give you advantage because bones make very good handholds.
Oh, nice.
Wow. Oh wait, hang on. I rolled a d20.
Is that weird?
Especially because sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
Okay, at least I rolled the right thing now. You have successfully, begun climbing onto the beast.
Okay. Just so you are aware, at least traditionally, if it wants to dislodge me, it has to take an action to make an athletics versus my athletics or acrobatics.
Traditionally, yes.
Yeah.
Like how you said traditionally, yes.
Yeah, traditionally. Yeah, because if it's slugging against the wall, I could see, like, a roll being called for. I will also now learn if it will set me aflame with the waves of heat.
I feel like there are easier ways to learn this. But, as you wish.
That's okay. I'm a top of it for a reason. Okay, that is my action. You mentioned there were lines of like tomes and things.
There's niches carved into the wall where the bones of the creature came out of. There's a few bones left in there, but nowhere near as much. There's a couple, there's scattered stone tablets in several of the niches, to which, again, you marked with an arcane glow. As that you get the feeling, looking at this, that this chamber may have at one time served as a crypt, or at least that, without further investigation, that may have been the intended purpose. Given that this place was still clearly under construction, that it may not have actually gotten to that point in terms of actually being in use. But this is clearly a shrine chamber, based on your archaeological experience. This is clearly a shrine chamber where they were intending to keep their dead when this place actually became a proper stronghold.
Okay. I guess really I don't have any sense of how powerful this thing is.
Not without taking an action to actually roll some stuff proper, unless you have a
Yeah.
class ability or something.
No. Okay. I will not. I will not tap into my power quite yet. So with that being an action, not gonna do anything with my bonus action. That'll be. Will be it. And since I'm this close now, Dylan can use me as a springboard if she needs to.
Let them bring him into range without dashing. And his main AoE spells he's not going to do because he's got friends that are now standing on top of the thing.
Oh, it does go a little bit. Okay.
Splinter Arc. Take a shot at it. $19 does not hit.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a miss on his part.
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't think I'm gonna get out of that down. It's gonna shower.
All right, no worries, honey.
I was on the back for 2 hours.
Brings us to Dylan.
2 hours straight.
What to Dylan?
Your turn.
Oh, okay, awesome. You've come to the wrong party. Oh no, you've come to the right party.
You're somewhere.
I'm so... Actually, do we know if this thing? Okay, are dragons counted as monsters or something else?
Dragon is its own category.
Okay, then that's not gonna work. Never mind.
And
That
given that this thing
will not-
is all skeleton and bone, it may or may not still count as a dragon.
That's fine. We'll go up a level. We'll cast this. Lightning!
I will warn you, casting lightning, given where Farron is, you're definitely going to hit Farron, and what direction you point it at will depends where you hit the rest of the party too. So safety spell may or may not be.
Safety spell, I'm definitely going to use safety spell.
Okay. So that's a dex of that. Okay. Oh, he takes
Mark.
damage.
Oh, I definitely don't have that. So that was 6. So that gives me... That brings me down to 9. Ariane, good night. And then.
Alright, can you come check on me when I text you that I'm in bed?
Oh my God, really?
I can't sleep.
All right, honey, I'll come check on
Oh, okay, thanks.
That it for you?
Yeah, because I cast, and
In response to the lightning bolt, it howls in agony, tail whipping around, and for some reason, despite you causing far more damage than Kyoki, it has decided to single out Kyoki with a tail slam.
hey, hey,
Because
I
the
hate to
D2
break
has
you.
spoken.
Better him than me. That's all I have to say.
Technically.
24, pretty sure that hits.
Yes.
So 9 bludgeoning damage as the tail comes down, slamming you against the wall, momentarily disorienting you.
Hi, Kiki. I would have been able to assist you. However, you are too far. I cannot
It's
assist.
okay.
I cannot help you.
At the start of its turn, I need Dylan and Farron to make. Oh, no, you don't save for that. That just happens. Okay.
Oh,
Oh, great! Yay. Exactly what I needed in life.
You both take 7 fire damage from the intense heat radiating off this creature.
okay, I was worried about that. Upside, I feel like my health is at 69 though, so that's kind of nice.
Nice. Yeah.
Okay, seven. I'm looking a little peckish, but it's all good.
It's 7 fire. I don't think you're particularly affected one way or the other by fire, but
No, I mean it's just normal.
then rears back, opens its mouth. And let's loose a gout of flame. So that will be Ash, Kyoki, and Ilyana need to make dexterity saving throws. Need one from Kyoki.
I did. It's right there.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
23.
Okay. As the flames rush out to bring your hands up to shield yourself some. Take half as much. I know some of you have evasion. Or an equivalent. Holy shit.
Was the 19?
Yeah, that would have hurt.
All of you made it.
Oh, okay.
So you're saving for half, but I know some of you have evasion or evasion equivalents.
Yeah. Elena will like do a diving eep, feeling the oncoming heat.
I will use my evasion. 'Cause I can't get hit by shit like that.
Ash the only one who didn't have evasion.
You have armor. I'm like, to have evasion.
That's a lot of fire damage though.
Armor gives you armor class, not soak. He will absorb elements, though.
Well, aren't you beefy too?
Well, yeah. So, and then by spending 2 mana, he can have that to 12. But he wasn't at full health because, you guys have been doing other stuff. And then he brings his, the armor seems to like kind of glow and liquid crystal ripple as some of the flame is deflected. The rest of you are able to tuck and roll out of the way, somehow finding just enough of a nook or a crevice for the flame to go past you.
I like to imagine Ileana summons some water to take the hit.
Anybody refooting?
None.
Nope.
Should I? Why not? I could use it. I will attempt to refoot and regret it.
Dragon's definitely going to refoot.
Yep. Oh wait, I got a stun point. Damn, I dropped all the way to the bottom. Wait, I got a stun point. I got to use it. Hold up. I can do something. Initiative stunts. All right. Absolutely quick position.
All right, top of the round, Ileana.
Yeah.
Okay, with the aura, Ash will get a little. Oh, that is a unfortunate amount of ones.
Well, you weren't lying. You said Ash will get a little.
Everyone okay up here?
I'm a little singed, but I should be fine.
Ileana will take the dodge action.
Okay. Baron, you're riding cowboy.
Okay.
However, before you can do it, while you're bucking around, hanging on for dear life, another wing slam. Need dex save from you, Kyoki. Oh, actually, now everybody.
Dex saves again?
Yep, it's doing another wing smash.
Wow.
Okay, Baron, success.
Is Ileana incidentally using Ash as cover to get a +2?
Under the circumstances, yeah, I'll give that to her. Okay, so Farron and Ileana make it. Everybody else takes... Big whammies, guys. Big whammies.
Is there not knockback with this?
Nope.
Huh.
I feel like this one's gonna hurt.
$10 damage.
Alright. Oh, evasion, that's 5.
Okay.
Okay, so Dylan takes 10. Ash takes 10 minus armor. Thing. Fyoki halves it to 5.
Okay. I would like to use my action given that that divine sight, detect magic, is still up. I would like to determine if I know it technically says I can determine it's School of Magic, but when it comes down to it, what I'm trying to determine which I require an Arcana roll is this thing a kind of animated summon thing that would be subject to dispel? Or is that so obvious that I wouldn't need to spend the action to detect magic?
Well,
for it.
you're trying to get into the nitty-gritty of this creature, so that definitely would take an action.
Okay.
And yeah, that probably would be Arcana to interpret the information. You get the sense that you're not sure of the specifics, but this, in your experience, this doesn't. You're not. Obviously, you're not sure, but in your experience as a dungeon delver, doesn't feel like it. Like some of the animated object trap type things you've encountered in the past. It's not to say it couldn't be, but it doesn't feel like one of those because you can't think of anything you would have done that would have been a trigger for something like that.
Okay.
Because you stepped where other people had stepped, and all you did was cast your detect magic to look around, which usually doesn't set off a trap in your experience.
Okay.
Unless there was like an arcane ward, glyph of warding type thing, but you would have seen that go off.
Yeah. Then with the detect magic aspect of this, can I sense if there's any spells or magical effects on this creature?
You get a strong sense of necromantic energy permeating its bone structure. Obviously, there's the normal or magical energies one would associate with dragon, draconic type, and other creatures and other magical beasts. Based on that roll, yeah, you're not getting much off that roll.
Right, that's fine. Just if there was any spells and Scroll of Magic stuff, it's just a part of the detect magic.
Yeah, and obviously with that,
it's fine.
You can tell it's based on what detect magic gives you by default. This is clearly an undead of some kind, but the flailing around and everything, you're having a hard time putting together the pieces to get an idea whether this was like a summoned undead or a naturally occurring undead,
Yeah. Okay.
or like some kind of rage curse induced undead or whatever. Okay, so that it for you?
I will use my bonus action to activate Shining Influence, so the veins around his forearms and hands are glowing slightly as he's channeling some energy. And then that'll be it. I don't know if his aura effect goes off on his turn or my turn.
Well, he's invoking another legendary before his turn.
Okay.
Let's see, Brian's still under the effective dodge because he hasn't had his turn again.
Yep.
So, tail comes swinging around again. I don't know why the die has it out for you, Kyoki, but I guess to be fair, you're the only one within line of sight that actually has heard it because everybody else has been behind it.
And I'm semi above it, right?
You're above and behind, yeah. And you are able to duck out of the way as the tail slams into the wall, knocking down some of the stone.
I haven't done anything to you.
Rawr.
Like,
Ooh.
Baron, tell your dragon to stop attacking me.
I'll discipline it in a second.
as it comes to its turn, Dylan and Farron, feeling the heat, take 1 point of fire damage.
Man, I'm no longer
Yay!
69.
How do I want to do this?
Seriously?
Well, I mean, they took 1 point of damage from the aura, yeah.
No.
We'll see if he gets his breath back. He gets his breath back.
That's
Sounds
amazing.
good.
Like, legit amazing.
Does he want to use his breath?
I'm just gonna go ahead and get ready to roll my dex save. We might be spread out enough to where he can't actually hit all of us.
He's going to do that. David, I will need what are the rules for hanging on to a creature?
Like, based off of what I'm,
Yeah, what you're doing.
what I'm doing, the expanded maneuver says the creature makes a athletics check against my athletics or acrobatics.
Okay. So what I'm going to need you to do is you're going to make an athletics or acrobatics, but you will be at disadvantage for reasons that I will go into in a moment.
Cool. Disadvantage. Athlete.
Okay. So what happens is the creature disassembles itself into a swarm of bones,
Yes.
moving backwards.
Fucking hell, I forgot all about that.
Whoa!
You're basically
I forgot about bones
laddering
for
onto
years.
different bones as they fly by, trying to hang on to everything as possible, parkouring off stuff as you're doing, quote, stupid monk shit. But you are able to hang on. Whew!
Tell us how you really feel about monks.
Hey, I have my hatred of monks is well known and documented.
To quote the motion picture, it's on record.
Yeah.
Actually, wait. my celibacy, my monk celibacy is on record, Captain.
Mm.
Okay, and with that, everybody but Farron can make me a dex save.
These dex saves are gonna kill me. Yeah, these dex saves are gonna
As
kill
it
me.
fills the hall with fire.
So
I like his
everyone make a dex
disassemble
save?
movement.
Yeah, I like that too. That was cool. Now, Sierra, I think you have spells to help with this.
With my dex saves?
No, for reducing the damage from the fire breath. I don't see one from Ileana.
Sorry, I was planning that extra.
I
Don't you have absorb elements or
Don't.
something?
no, I do not.
Hmm.
I had talked about wanting to get it, but I think we ended up picking a different spell instead.
Okay, so everybody but Dylan has made the save.
Of course.
Alright. Okay, Dylan, you will take 22.
That's not too bad.
As Ash remembers that he has boarding bond on you.
I cannot. Okay, there we go. I was like,
Yeah, give me a minute, yeah.
you said 22?
Yeah, you take 22 because Ash is soaking half of that for you.
Okay.
And Kyoki and Ileana both have evasion, so they just, whoop out of the way.
Farron is now mentally taking inventory to see how much burn ointment he has back on the ship.
The hair conditioner I have has aloe in it, so we should be fine.
Okay, that's it for the dragon's turn.
We were talking about short rests earlier. We might need one after this.
Ash is none too pleased, but...
Look at a little burn there, Dalen.
Don't worry. I've definitely been in hotter situations than this.
Yeah, that's it. Taunt the dragon. Our sauna's hotter than you, dragon. As long as it's near the Godzilla war, we're gonna.
Yeah, I cannot do that right now.
Just have a soundboard.
Probably should get one if I'm just going to keep doing sound effects. 3 hits, or 4 hits. He's done a good chunk of damage. He's whacking away, bones chipping and flying, and Dylan.
Okay. Lightning seemed to work. Oh. Try this again. These motherfucking dead dragons of my motherfucking adventure. God damn it.
I thought you wanted dragons in your Dungeons and Dragons. I gave you a dungeon and a dragon. It's a dungeon, dragon in a dungeon. Or a dungeon in a dragon. Take your pick.
6.
But what if the dragon was the dungeon?
That would be fucking awesome. I will give you that. Surprised they haven't actually done that one yet. Like a dungeon that takes place inside a fucking dragon.
Like some great worm or some shit?
Yeah. I had fun for that. TX. Did you safety it again, or?
Yes, most definitely would have safetied it with Baron right there.
It howls in agony as you vaporize some of the bones with your lightning discharge.
And then I'm gonna shout, "Now apologize!"
And the head just comes down towards your face, and it gives you a full blast of the roar. The heat, blasting you in the face. You can see some of the tips of your hair singeing. Okay.
Beautiful, beautiful hair.
Okay.
I think this is his first strike, isn't it?
I think so.
He's far enough away. Doesn't really matter. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. No more easy cones for you. Either hit them or me.
Twin cone! It's a dragon sorcerer, damn it.
Mm.
Okay, attacks 1 and 3 hit. 3 just hits.
Awesome. That's good. Because it's magic.
As your force blasts shatter a couple of the bones, shards tinking off people.
Alright. Which means I can let's see. Time to treat this like noobs in a fighting game. And spam! Technically only 3 of those 6 attacks.
Remind me again, how are you getting 9 attacks?
I'm using fast casting because I had 4 stunt points on the 21 and 4 stunt points on the 20.
Okay. So by that logic, fast casting would... Let's see, fast casting does what?
Fast casting. After you resolve this spell, you can immediately cast another spell. The second spell must have a casting time of 1 action or 1 bonus action. If you roll doubles on this casting roll, you do not get more stunt points.
Okay, and casting the spell, which I'm guessing is because you're doing Eldritch Blast, which is multiple attacks. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Technically, oh man, that's right. I'm fucking myself on Eldritch Blast. I forgot. I have more blasts than 3 now because I leveled up.
You're up to 4 already?
Happened. Eldritch Blast. Let me see. Nope. Sorry, you're right.
I thought you were still at 3. I thought 4 came at 17.
Yeah, I'm at 3.
Okay, so that's another 27 damage. Creature's looking rough. There's a lot of cracked, and bone and shards, part of its mass.
So like
Swirling
that
around you.
dodge. So that dodge is all I got.
Okay. Top of the round. Anybody refilling?
Sure.
Hmm.
I can't possibly do any worse, as I proceed to do worse.
Hmm.
Oh, never mind. Apparently I go above Liliana. Yeah, I went last and I go first. Fuck yeah.
Anybody else refilling?
No, I am staying where I am at because it is safe.
Okay, somewhere between Kyoki's turn and Kyoki's turn, as it's howling in Dylan's face, it stamps its feet, slams its wings down again.
You're being a really bad dragon.
Let's check my aura here. Okay. Farron, Dylan, and Ash this time need to make dex saving throws.
These dex things is what's killing me.
Slowly bludgeoned to death.
Literally. The rolls just get worse. In case people were wondering. They don't get any better.
She's getting hurt she's getting hurt, and by default, Ash is getting hurt, and then Ash is getting hurt on top of him taking
Okay,
half of
so
her damage.
Dylan, Ash will have that, so you take 7.
Well, between Ash and me, he is the more beefiest of the two. I don't know by how much. I know my max health is 95. 90.
I'm pretty sure he's the only triple digit person in this
I'd say
party.
Ash's max is 166.
Yeah.
Liliana has triple digits. And no, Farron has triple digits.
Yeah, my maximum hit points
It's
is
just you and me, we're
159.
It's just you and me. Actually, I'm the squishiest person here. I have 71.
You have more than that. You keep forgetting your temporary hit points from your wife.
Oh yeah, I forgot. 83.
There you go.
Must be still less than the cab.
Oh, we'll be squishy together.
That's
I'll say, we haven't had a short- we haven't had a short
Kyoki
rest, so
is the
those 10 HP
squishiest. Goes,
We haven't had a short rest, so that temp HP hasn't come back yet.
yeah, it goes Ash, Farron, Fargo, Dylan, Kyoki. Kyoki being way behind everybody else.
Yeah. And I'll say, yeah, he literally has 2.5 times the amount of HP I have.
All right, Kyoki.
Okay.
Right, that's right, between Kyoki and Kyoki's turn.
Like, no. Just keep, like... Alright.
You also see what I mean about balancing, though, because it's like everybody else's HP is like, and Kyoki's like, can't touch me, can't touch me, can't touch me.
It's like, fucking hell.
It's like, if I try to balance something to hit Kyoki, I fuck over everybody else.
Well, he's hit the shit out of me this entire time.
No, you've been dodging everything he's done. He hit you once with the tail. And that's it.
I'm about to say, everything else he's been doing has been AoE. Hit me with the tail, and then he tried to
And you've
hit
been
me
out of
with the
range
tail
of everything
again.
else.
Yeah, because I know better.
And you have your evasion, so even he can't even half damage you.
To be fair, everyone else has evasion, it seems, except for...
No, just you and Ileana.
Oh. Wait, what's his face doesn't have it? Baron doesn't have it?
Nope, Farron's not that kind. Remember, but Farron's not a monk, he's a monk adjacent.
Okay. Die.
Okay, all 3 of those hit. Okay, that's 15 damage effectively. Yeah, it's looking super rough, but it's still there.
God damn it.
God damn it!
Um, Farron, did you find out if this thing had a spell on it?
Uh, no. No, I couldn't tell. It's obviously necromantic. But that's just by the virtue of, its bones.
And you didn't dodge last turn.
All right, I will do. I will use magic shield to give myself a +2d bonus to defense, and I'll use mighty spell to throw an extra d6 of damage at him. If he doesn't fall from this, then I'm gonna fast cast that.
6. He's still up.
Okay.
Only the first
Only
one
of those
hits.
actually hits. It's 10.
Looking super rough. There's a lot of cracked bones.
This thing does not want to die.
There's more parties, so don't expend any
I
extra
did.
resources you don't have to.
He's just been blowing
That's,
stuff
that's
once.
about all I. That's about all I can do because I feel like now that I've been like peppering this guy with Eldritch Blast, now that he actually has a reason to aim for me, he's probably not going to. So I'm gonna take the dodge action on top of that.
Oh, you are
There
taking
he
the
goes.
dodge. You are taking the dodge action. Okay.
I'm taking the dodge along with the. Let me make sure it's. Let me see if it stacks or not. Magic shield. Yeah. +2 bonus to defense until the beginning of next turn. Okay. Yeah. And that dodge. So,
Okay, so
AC is
20
24.
and a 20 does not hit you.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. He can reach all the way with that motherfucker.
Tail's got to reach. Yep.
Fuckers reaches my entire movement.
His tail can hit the entire room.
Its bones probably, ephemerally stretched, given it broke itself apart.
So its tail is ivy.
Sounds like it's going pretty rough in there, guys.
Okay.
Okay. Dylan gets 28. Everybody else gets 18.
28.
No, you're healed 28.
Oh, I was about to say, I can't take much more.
Say no, you are healed 28.
Okay.
That's both our bonus and our action, so that's it for you,
Fair.
Mariana. Okay, finally taking advantage of his positioning. There we go. Yeah! Let's see. This is technically not a grapple, so the grapple doesn't go into play. The shining boost, however, does.
And as far as I know, you're not rolling an advantage.
I am rolling an advantage because I'm on top of it.
Oh, that actually gives you advantage. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So
Yeah, that's a part of me fighting tactically.
So 24.
I don't know why it's
does
giving me
hit.
bless though, nor the bless.
Yeah. Okay, so 24 does hit. You said the radiant consumption.
No, the shining
Shining
boost.
Okay. So that is a total of 8 and okay, so that's 13. And it is bludgeoning.
Yep. Yeah, it's mighty blow, lethal blow. I'm gonna mighty this since I have stunts for an additional 1. As the radiant energy goes through.
As you bring your hand back, smashing it into the creature's spine with a mighty, shout, ki. How do you dare to do this?
I want to hit that one linchpin bone, kind of like how in some of those museum comedies where someone just removes a bone and the rest of it collapses. And yes, I realize that means I'm going to fall to the ground.
Oh god, my C8 vertebrae. No one weakness.
Upside, I did not need a divine smite this, so I'm glad.
You have a limited amount of those?
I'm a tiny caster, not a large caster, so I rely on I rely on the mana potions to keep my magic up. Yes!
You bring your hand down, smash through the rib cage, grab onto that one wishbone type thing, yank it out. Flames in the dragon's body dim as it howls, slowly dim, the sound getting weaker and weaker before it just collapses into a pile. The sword still somehow sticking straight up.
From the ground I'll reach up with that wishbone. I bet you guys didn't know that dragons have a heart bone.
Given its size, we'll take 6 fall damage.
Kills. Oof.
Can I reach out and grab him as he's falling?
Given that you are 10 feet away from him, no.
No.
No, that's 5 feet. Never mind. Still out of reach.
Sorry, I thought I had you.
Thanks, it's cool. Okay. Any other dragons want to pop up? We take those.
I feel like we should just place well-placed fireballs here to collapse this cave and never come back.
Well, maybe after we get any, valuable books out of here. So you can get valuable things. That sword that's been, sticking out of it the entire time, is it one of the things that is illuminated with magic?
Oh, yeah. Hella magic. Old magic.
This we definitely need to take a look at. Pointing at the sword.
Okay, you are picking up signs of celestial magic and divine evocation magic.
This is some divinity right here, actually. Huh. Oh, when we have a little bit of time, we can look at it. Though, hasn't Farron seen Ash use Identify?
I believe you've had Ash identify before.
Okay. Unless something else pops out. Ash, if you wouldn't mind taking a look at the sword, I think I'm going to take a look at these.
It'll take me 10 minutes if you guys don't mind waiting.
Oh, I need to look at the glowing tomes anyway. What was that, Cam?
He said if we don't mind waiting, and I was like, I do not mind at all.
Okay, so he takes the sword off to the corner, pulls a little thing out of his belt, starts waving a little thing over the sword while he's looking at the thing on his other hand.
Yeah. Despite what I do, my classes do not let me actually get Identify, so I would need a short rest to identify shit. Ooh, nice. Nice. Cool.
So who's gonna wield this?
What is it?
It should be on your screen.
It's a long sword.
I'm watching it. I'm rereading it.
I definitely would longswords, though from a meta standpoint, I'm trying to see the dot, but I don't see I don't see a dot. So
Dot. What?
for assigned things, there's a unless I'm thinking of no, I'm probably too used to being a GM.
Yeah, you're used to being a GM. You don't see the dots unless you're a GM. I will add it to whoever's journal is equipping it. I know who it's supposed to go to, but I can't say anything.
Yeah,
Or rather, who it's intended for.
that's what I'm kind of trying to determine.
Can I make a roll to determine who would best suit this weapon?
Given the healing,
you can make-
background to it,
You can make an intelligence investigation if you want.
Well, technically, Farron would even be aware of this because he's looking at those magical tomes.
Yeah. Or maybe an insight.
Oh, I'm missing a chance to roll insight.
I'll say unless this is one of those weapons that can transform into something else, then yeah, it's definitely ain't me.
Insight is a 13.
Okay. Well, given what the Ash is telling you the weapon can do, and what you know Farron can do, given that he does all the radiant diviney shit, it does, and he's the only one in the party using a longsword. It does feel like it might be a good fit for Farron, and you have noticed at this point everybody but Farron has gotten an upgrade of some kind since you guys started this adventure. So maybe it's his turn.
David appreciates this, and also figured, given his history, that made sense. But I didn't want to snagger jacket just in case.
This is the GM's way of telling you, stop punching shit.
No, he's supposed to punch shit. He's the punchy guy. I'm just... Everybody's supposed to get special shit. This is his special shit, which makes more sense, as we go.
I was like, nobody in this party can use longswords and stuff for Farron, I think. So I was like,
Ash can use long swords, and technically Gant can use long swords, but, Ash got his upgrade last adventure.
Oh, okay.
It's like, because Ash has the sword the Rakshasa was using.
Were
And he
you
also got that
supposed to
sword
steal
that
it?
explodes when you hit people with it, so we got 2 upgrades.
Are we supposed to be getting 2, or?
No, the exploding
just
sword was just
happen
a random thing David threw in that nobody else used bastard swords, so... There are multiple people in the party, like Sierra can use long swords, David can use long swords, Ash can use long swords. It's like there's plenty of people that can use long swords.
Yeah, the best sword thing was just kind of neat, and it could have been a sellable if people didn't want to use
But
it.
yes, above table, as I have just told Sierra with her role, intended for David, but if somebody else wants to take it, that's between you guys to figure out.
I can't use it, so.
I know you said I can use a longsword, but it's not my style.
Okay.
All right.
I will add it to Dave.
I can equip
I'll
it.
add it to Farron's journal, then.
Thank you. Guess while that is going on, what can I find out about these tomes, which I am going to be wanting to use investigation to trap check?
Investigation to trap check, and I will need an Arcana roll.
I would like to give an assist.
Okay.
Okay.
You feel reasonably comfortable they're not trapped.
Are you assisting with the Arcana as well?
She can only assist in the skill she is proficient in.
Okay.
So I think she can only assist in the Arcana.
Okay. Cool. I will mention that too. As a dungeon delver, you got advantage on that thing. So.
Okay. 15. On a 15, you can tell that the 2 that are highlighted for you are supposed to behave as spell scrolls, even though they're stone tablets. So they're basically stone spell scrolls. Yeah. But you're not quite sure what type of spell they are with that roll. Like, you're gonna need a little bit of time to clean up the because all the debris and stuff that have gotten into the etchings. You're gonna have to take some time to clean it up a little bit. Your arcane script. This is an older arcane script, so you're a little rusty. It's gonna take you a little.
It's a little short, but it checks out.
So not high enough to actually identify the scroll at this time, but you are reasonably sure that they are spell scrolls that you could take with you.
Okay.
And figure out when you've got a minute to look at them a little closer. If you are taking them with you, because they are stone tablets, they weigh 15 pounds apiece.
Okay. Deal personal damage if using it with one hit.
As I should, aside from not folding up, it should do everything your other one does.
Actually, it does a little bit more because of the radiant.
Well, yeah,
I was just wanting to double checking my abilities. Okay, I will be taking the tablets with me.
okay. And the sword should now be in your journal proper with the dot in it.
Thank you. Mutual appreciate. Um, are people feeling people need to be patched up a bit more?
Probably
Yeah,
wouldn't.
I feel
I'm
like
just kind of heavy.
Say probably wouldn't hurt. Do we want to expend mana for that, or we just want to take a minute?
I was
I'm
thinking about
okay with
maybe
health.
resting for an hour. I can get out my kit, patch people up.
If we are resting, we might want to do something to block the tunnel just to make sure nothing else comes in here to fuck with us while we're doing that.
I agree. I was going to suggest resting here because of the single entry point.
Can anybody do like an earth wall or something to seal us in for them and dismiss it later, or is that an option?
no, I don't have that. I wanted to take Stonewall, but somebody talked me out of it.
Have we seen Ash use thieves kits? Who's used thieves kits?
I think you've seen him use thieves' tools.
Okay. Ash, I'm not sure if you usually use it in this way, and it's not exactly a wall, but there should be enough tools in your kit there to erect some traps along the hull, at least as a deterrent. Triss, if you're not familiar with the with using the thieves kit for trap making. Okay. And this can be done as a part of a short rest. As part of short rest, yada yada. The total of your check becomes the detection DC, and the disable DC damage is half of the check. And the damage is dependent on the materials you use. Like if you're using spiky thing, it's probably going to be piercing, for instance.
You said part of a short rest, so it still allows him to take short rest.
As part of a short rest, you can create a trap using items you have on hand. Very nice. Moment. That's the medic rest.
Take more shower.
Okay.
You'll get $5.
If you let Farron do his thing to you, any hit dice spent for health recovery is maximized.
What do you mean by maximize?
You roll maximum on the die for spending hit die for the short rest.
Okay.
Uh, 57.
Wow.
Well, those
I'm just
3d10 because of David. Those 3d10 are maximum, so it's actually 30 plus 3 times your con modifier.
Oh, awesome. You said plus my con modifier?
Yeah, plus your con modifier 3 times. So 30 plus,
That's 6. 36.
your con's only plus 2.
Yes, my con. Why
so-
did you say it like that?
I thought it was plus
gotta-
3. That's all.
No.
Okay, so yeah, so you get 36 hit points back because of David.
Yes. Thank you, David.
Very welcome.
All right.
Okay. That's good. Does anyone need any extra healing?
I'm good.
Okay, in which case I'll use the med kit on myself for a surprising amount of HP. Holy shit.
Yeah, I get substantially up 40 bonds. No big deal.
Okay. Hmm. Spend 2 hit die for that. So we have it available just in case. There we go. Cool. Well, let's hope nothing jumps us during a rest.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, Farron will be looking at the sword he was handed and kind of pondering it for a bit.
Okay. You ponder. Anything else anybody would like to attempt to do during the short rest? I can't do much, but I am open to something if people do want to try something.
I don't think there's anything I can do.
I couldn't hear that, could you?
Barely. All right.
Yes, darling.
In that case, the hour passes,
I know you have your way before.
and you've patched yourselves up as well as you can under the circumstances. And presumably you are ready to resume adventure.
Yep.
Choose your path, choose your order, and let's get burning.
Figure same as last time.
Yeah, I think we just take the same thing we did last time.
I do kind of wonder what this was doing here.
Stack up your characters and let's take a movement phase.
Front.
Wait, am I going in the middle now?
I don't know. Where do you want to go?
I'm behind Kiki.
Well, then tell David to move.
Yes, fair.
Move, Farron, move.
She wants to do where all the danger is.
I will protect Farron.
Gonna look something up.
I'm supposed to be, helping you.
David,
You're
rigged the
gonna help
hallway. Can look up how you guys would get through there without setting it off.
Well, I mean, presumably, Ash would be able to go, hey, there's a trip.
Well, basically, what he ended up doing is caltropping
Ah,
with all the bones you
Do
had.
we know what that is, Sam?
okay.
So I need everybody who's attempting to leave the room to make a dexterity save. However, you know it's there, so you can do it at advantage.
Jesus Christ! I'm telling you, stupid deck saves.
So they're on the ground, right?
The entire ground and some of the wall is covered in them.
Okay. Knowing that, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I must say this? So they're just on the ground, right?
As I said, they're on the ground, they're on the walls. Knowing what you guys have been dealing with, he covered as much as he could.
Okay. Is there any? I don't know how thin the walls are. Is there any way for me to use my swords to help levitate her across this?
I mean, the walls are thick stone, and you're dealing with tight corridors. Though this corridor is not as tight as some of the others. It's not particularly hard because you can see them. They're just Is that with advantage here?
Yep. Dexterous, I am not, apparently.
Oh, yeah. A creature moving through the area at half speed does not need to make the check. So since you guys know that, know that they're there, if you choose to take half movement, you can clear the...
Yeah. I think it'd be in my best interest to do that.
Okay.
So when I say then,
So you can either move at full speed and make a dex save, or you can move at half speed and not roll anything.
I'll go through at half speed until we get out of there.
I'll just go ahead through
Okay, so it'll take you 2 phases to get clear.
And you go ahead and 1, 2.
So basically move 30 feet. We'll call it 2 phases.
6. Yeah, that's me right there.
Okay.
Okay.
And everybody is free to move up behind him.
Okay. Just waiting for my captain.
I will keep square apart.
Okay.
If you want to keep a square apart, then I'll just move up one more. And
No,
move up.
you were fine where you were. We were a square apart.
I know, but I moved 30.
As he has more move than the rest of you.
I can move a total of 40, so.
Oh, I got you.
Okay, I'm not sure I should move it up that far.
I don't know. Either.
So,
All right. So the rest of you are still clearing the debris, but Kyoki is clear of the debris.
Right. So, question for the captain and the rest of the crew. Do we want to go down the left path that we reached when we got here, or do we want to go back towards the hallway that the giant got stuck in?
No, let's go left.
All right, so go back. I must say, go up the left path that we were going to do. All right, cool. All right, then I will go ahead and do that.
Left, so we're heading back to the pond?
We're going straight up.
Okay.
He left when you guys came here versus left now.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Sierra's decided she doesn't want to finish exploring those other tunnels right now.
Wait, no, because we came right?
You got
We went right. I told you that going left would take us back in the direction that, must say, it would take us back in the direction toward where we came from. Or we could go back towards the hallway where the thing got stuck in the walls, which is right here.
Well, we're not going to be able to get past the giant.
There's
Well,
a second route down.
There's a second
As there
route
was
back
two
there.
paths going out of the lake,
All
out of
right,
the hot
so then
spring.
we'll just go do that. We'll go down the second path at the hot spring.
Okay. Cool. All right. Next movement phase.
Yep.
1, 2. Oh shit, that's right. I need a investigation check.
Mhm.
This shit might have happened while I was.
Did you move already?
I'm still moving. See. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. So your movement should bring you to the bring you exactly to the crossroad. Right. I say, got myself primed and ready in case I need to. Some decides it wants to jump around the corner and spook me. Eldritch blast the fuck out of it.
Hmm. How's the smell?
That's a good question. How's it smell?
You don't smell anything in particular.
Okay, so the thing's probably
Okay.
hasn't woken up yet.
Feel free to take another phase.
Okay. One, 2, 3. He's no longer in the hallway.
Really?
5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, he's no longer in the hallway. So
I suppose we could take that route then.
All right, let's go then.
you want to take the route where he was? Okay.
Yeah, he's
Kyoki
not there.
standing there. You can see that the device that you guys had Ash rig is still there.
Okay. Ash, your device is still here.
Hmm. Oh, what? You're talking about
The stink bomb trap thing.
Oh, I thought that was something I read. But...
Well, whoever rigged it is still there. It has not been set off.
Huh. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Which would
wanna do
probably
that?
tell you, based on your passive investigation, that given where you guys were able to place the device, if the creature kept going forward, it wouldn't have set it off. It would only set it off if it went back.
Okay, my intent was like if it had to unfold the shift a little bit.
Yeah, you wouldn't have been able to get the device in there to do that without setting it off in the process.
Huh. Well, we're going to encounter it at some point eventually.
It's a point.
Are you wanting to continue southward?
So long as this is, so long as this has
Down
been
down here, right?
dismantled.
Yeah, down there.
Yeah, so long as the thing's been dismantled, sure.
I mean, you can step over it.
Yeah, so you guys navigating around it as you know it's there is not that hard.
Oh,
Okay.
well, you
she
shooting
she
at the
ran
scout?
off. Yeah, she went ahead of me.
Oh, I didn't know. I'm sorry.
Okay. I see something ahead of us.
From there, you can hear muttering, a grumbling. Sounds like two creatures conversing back and forth. One of them clearly sounds pissed. You can smell the stench of blood in the air, as in recently spilt. And let me double check that thing, just make sure there's nothing else you guys would pick up in there. Also smell fungus
Mm.
and booze?
Oh god, murky ooze.
Booze, not not ooze. Booze.
No, that's a murky ooze. At least we can put it on our swords and it'll get better.
As in, alcohol, not ooze.
Booze. Oh shit. But now we can't do none of that. Fucking underground beer.
Uh,
Oh
Is there
god,
about-
smell the light.
Edge off of you and Farron.
I say if we're moving into what I think we're going into, are people ready?
Hmm?
Before we walk into the room, I want to reach up to Kiki and cast haste.
Be like, the reason why.
I'm gonna be on the safe side. Actually, no. Before I do that, before I cast haste, question: Is it? I guess I have to be in the line of sight. Well, it doesn't say I have to be in the line of sight. Can I reach out with my senses as one of the giants? But no, I don't think I mentally connected with any of the giants down here, did I?
Not these two, not the ones down here, no.
Yeah, okay. Never mind then. Never mind. I will recommend sneaking in and seeing who is there. I'll do that instead. That seems like the smarter option to do.
All right. Mhm. All right. So we getting ready? Go around.
If you
Well, that's why I say sneak in, peep in first. Tell me, what do you
So,
see?
Sneak. Hold up. Let's see. Hold on. I gotta roll my sneak. Where's my sneak? Stealth. There it goes. Can I do it again?
Everyone ready to be sneaky?
we know he's sneaking. Are the rest of you trying to sneak, or
That's
No.
why that's why Farron was asking.
I'm having him sneak first to let us know what he sees over there, and then
Does right now count towards exploration stunts?
yeah, I'll count this as exploration.
Okay.
Also, I'm going to be.
I would like to upper hand. If your discoveries lead to combat within a moment or two of moment or two, you receive +3 bonus to your initiative.
Okay.
Do 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 do. And I guess an investigation check since I'm stealthing.
I'm gonna call this perception.
Ah, shit. Right. Oof.
Okay, making your way up to the corner. You can. Let me see what you can see real fast.
I can see. I
Yeah,
can
okay.
see this.
I can click on your
I can
token and see what you can see.
Yeah.
All right.
And
So you can
half
make
of
out what
this.
appears to be two more. Either. Eh, from the sounds of the trail of blood, you're pretty sure it's the one thin giant you encountered earlier, and you can see another one rifling through some crates and urns across the room. You can make out 4 stone work tables scattered around the chamber, surrounded by large clay urns, which are currently the urns themselves are illuminating the room with bioluminescent fungi.
Hmm.
You can see, massive piles of crates and boxes and barrels and containers and chests and all sorts of scattered personal effects. This is clearly where they've been taking whatever they've deemed valuable from the caravans they've been hitting.
Hmm. Alright.
Kiki,
And so
what are
you can
you
smell
seeing?
the faint, amongst the sounds of damp cave and smelly giant. You're also picking up what smells like old fine wines, bacon and other long duration foodstuffs. You can make out the odd bolt of fine silk and art objects scattered about the room.
Yeah.
There's a
I'm
large
going
wooden
to
chest off to
be.
one side that still seems to be intact, but they've clearly banged on it a few times trying to get it open, and then decided it was too much like work.
Kiki, what do you see?
Um. Let's see. I see. I'm just making a bunch of hand gestures.
You don't have to make hand gestures. I can hear your
I'd say
mind.
she's telepathic.
Oh, that's right. Fuck. All right. Mase, I believe the giant that we wrecked his ship. He's in here. There seems to be another one that seems to have less wrecked ship. Some stone tables, a bunch of barrels and supplies, and preserved foods and stale alcohol.
Okay. In one case, yet again, I will run up and cast haste on Kiki.
I mean,
Oh,
you already
wait,
cast
I
it. You
thought I was
can't
going
cast it
to
twice.
guess.
I think I have
No,
one.
because then I said, hold on, never mind. Sneak first.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
In case they
Okay.
wanted to be friendly, Maybe they had a change of heart.
So do you want to give up the possibility of well, do you want to go in and try to talk them out of this, and then while they're focusing
Sure.
on you, I just stab them?
Yeah, I can do that. I'm still gonna give you haste though. Just FYI.
I'm gonna kind of look back and be like, Ash, do you want to go with her to make sure things don't go sideways?
I'm pretty sure they're pissed and it's going to go sideways,
Whoa.
but you're not going to be able to get
Hello.
that deep into the room before you're getting swiped at.
Oh, okay.
So if
Hello, friendly friends.
I'm going to stand right here and wait. And I'll say I'm going to kind of wait with my sword so that if he reaches around the corner and tries to like grab her or stab her, I'm just going to stab his hand the moment that he reaches for her.
Like, the one rifling through the stuff turns to look at you. The other one, leaning against some of the stonework tables, is like, he just rolls his eyes and grunts, like, "Not you again!"
Look, I'm just saying, I'm sure we can come to a mutual agreement that can benefit both parties, and no one has to get hurt or worse.
Yeah, we've already been over that.
Yeah, well, maybe you have now learned the error of your ways when you realize we could put you to sleep. Night, night, birdie. I'm pretty sure you don't want to keep falling asleep around me. It's also not good for my reputation.
No, I don't want to fall asleep around you. I want you on my dick, then I want you in my belly.
Well then, I can't do those things. The size
You'll
difference.
be like, well, seems that he learned a lesson.
The size difference, in
Is what makes it
and-
fun.
Oh, okay. Well, look, I've tried the peace route. My friends here don't take kindly to bullies like you. So all I can say is I've warned you. You had a chance to choose peace and you chose war. I apologize in advance for the fate that will befall you.
All us bullies, you're the assholes busting up into our den.
Yeah, because you're hurting people, and I can't allow that to go, unpunished. Hurting people for no reason is wrong.
Have reason? You just don't like the reason.
Well, I mean, yeah, you spit nothing but facts, but still. So how do you want to do this, bucko? You want to do this honorably, or do you just want to do this like men?
Are you verbally saying you're part of this?
Well, I'm speaking it in giant.
No, okay, then I can understand that.
Okay.
Hang on, I'm having to type up some shit.
Oh.
And say, based on y'all's positioning...
Tony is determined. I feel like you should be like, I'll say you should be, honored that he is so into you.
I should be honored.
He is so into you.
I don't think he's into me specifically.
Well, he hasn't. I don't think he's made a movement towards Ileana.
Oh, that was too many attacks. Okay. So 20 and 23 to Dylan and 24 to Farron. As his response is slashing at the two of you with his claws and coming down to bite Dylan again.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm going to do what I said I was going to do. And
Yep,
stab him.
you can take your reaction in a minute. I need to resolve the attack first.
Oh no, they both hit. Even if I use shield, it's 20. It still hits me.
Okay, so that is, because of having, 10, 17, and 8. So that is a total of 25 to you, Dylan.
Oh, concerning saving throws, have people been remembering that if they're close enough to Farron, they get a +5?
No.
No.
I haven't been close enough to you, so it hasn't mattered. But
Okay.
No, I
Dylan,
haven't.
I'm going to have to
Yeah.
make a note on your sheet, unless you've been making a note somewhere. Your max HP has been reduced by 14 for the moment.
What? What? Why?
That is temporary, though. So make a note. Make a note somewhere.
So max HP. Put it here. Max HP to 514.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, but it's okay.
As you can feel your life energy being pulled out through the bite.
Oh, okay. It bit me.
Farron, did you resolve for 12?
Yep.
Is there any stunts? Okay, he's got one stunt that he's going to use to move Dylan more into the room.
No! Stagger Jack.
And no stunts on Farron. Okay. So he has now got Dylan nice and, slim jimmed. Okay, now Kyoki can resolve his shit, and then everybody can roll initiative.
Like I'm slim jimmed in its mouth, or I'm slim jimmed in its hand.
You're not grappled, so you could get out, but currently he is holding you in his hand like a Slim Jim with his teeth stuck in your shoulder.
Okay. Well,
I will use the 21 that gives me stunt points.
21 definitely hits.
Okay. What is? I would like to use setup. Create an opening an ally can exploit. Pick an ally. Ash is usually pretty quick. Like Ash. It's like you're like Ash. He's super horny. Hit him in the dick. They're weak points. Study giants. Punching them in I'll say stabbing them in the dick is their weak point. Something that you only learn. Something that you'll only learn through years of combat. That stabbing someone in the crotch really hurts.
Yeah. And with that, setup, I believe, is a +2.
Mm-hmm. God damn it, Farron, what the Did you roll initiative already?
Yep.
same.
You rolled a 12?
Yep.
Oh wait, I forgot. I have a +3. Technically, that's a 20.2, but that doesn't really change anything because I'm still in the exact same spot. But I will take that 20. Still behind Ash though.
Okay.
Okay. Everybody got their shit in?
Yep.
Top of the round is Ileana.
Okay.
The giant goes before me.
I have to say, having Aura Vitality was more useful than I gave it credit for.
You said having what?
So, let's go with that one mo again.
Yeah, I really like the new Order of Vitality.
Yes, he cast. And, dodge. No grabby grab.
So he's holding her, correct?
She's not grappled, he's just holding, so she can get out easily, but yeah, he is currently holding her up.
Hmm.
Okay, is that all Ileana is doing?
Yep.
Ash, the air around those around him notice the air getting noticeably colder as a frost-like mist starts coming out from underneath the armor. His sword freezes over as he gets the Goblin Slayer eye going.
Nice.
Goblins!
Moving to Farron, counts as 2, so it's 15, 20, 25. As he is moving to... He is moving to murk the fuck out of the arm holding Dylan.
Yeah, I remember these things being fairly dangerous to us, actually.
Last 2 attacks in once a count, so that's a hit and a hit. 15. The giant howls in pain as a large, bleach burst of blood shatters, blasts out of the arm from where Ash is cleaving into various arteries.
Dylan's not squeamish.
It's a full Dragon Age spray. It's Yogi.
Wait, does that mean it let me go?
You're not grappled. You can totally move out of its, wiggle out of its grasp, no problem. It's a descriptive hold, not a.
Okay.
And his grip definitely loosened with the, because again, muscles that it was using to hold you have been severed. Who the fuck moved Ash?
Oh shit! How the hell did I move you?
I don't know. Stop it! You're standing in the square I was in.
I was like, I didn't know I had control over your character. Okay, that was weird. Yep, he was like, he was like, sorry if this seems very fast, but sorry if this seems very fast, but I'm under the effects of pace, and I can't really help but stab you a whole lot of times. Sorry, like this. Ah! Any of those hit.
All of those hit.
Okay. Total of 32 piercing, 10 poison, 4 necrotic. If I remember correctly, necrotic didn't really do much against them. I can't really stop the necrotic, so. Jump points. So
It is not looking happy.
okay. I would like to. Dylan's probably not going to do anything, so I'm going to use setup to help Farron.
What do you mean,
Was
Dylan's
that a
not
plus
gonna
2 to
do?
my hit?
Plus 2 to your attack. You said that you weren't trying to like harm him or do anything egregious to him, so I didn't feel that setup would actually help. And +2 is not really going to help, especially if you're more than likely going to cast.
Yeah, I think I'm at because I think I have haste. I can't really cast anything else.
I mean, you can still cast. You just can't cast anything with concentration.
Yeah.
And like you said, you don't really pull out weapons at all.
Well, I have my blade out from before.
Did
I
you
just
want to try to
didn't
stab him with a +2?
Do you remember roughly what it took to hit these guys?
I'm going to use something else.
Okay, is it a spell or is it anything that you could? That,
Hold on, let
that
me see.
factor
Hold
into
on,
your
hold
to
on,
hit?
hold on. Hold on.
Must be.
It's not a concentration spell. Yes, it is a
Okay.
spell.
All right. So do you have to roll to hit for it, or do they have to roll to save?
It's a save.
Okay, then I'm gonna give it to Farron. All right. That's all I got for me. Set up and dodge.
Okay.
I feel semi-confident about this. Okay.
Takes it over to their turn. This one's going to turn around and lumber over to you guys. Like, "Arr!"
The hell.
As they supposed to start swinging and biting and doing who knows what.
One, okay, I take a tiny bit of damage. Okay.
So Ashes AC as far as that. So Ashes hit once.
Am I hit? Like, is he hitting me even though I'm in his buddy's arms?
The one holding you is the one is one biting into you.
Oh, he's biting me again.
Yep.
Okay, hold on.
Assuming a 23 hits.
I mean,
So you got 21
Did
hit
not
Aaron
have-
for 8. Gyoki is in theory hit for
Anything
21
else?
twice.
I'm trying to.
Kyoki, does 21
Nope.
hit you?
That is an.
No, because I took a dodge.
And you also have haste, which gives you +2.
So wait a sec. Never mind. I also have haste, so
Yeah.
my AC is currently 24. Wait a sec. Can I take a dodge? Can I take dodge while I'm hasted?
I think dodge is one of the actions you can take. Double checking that now.
I see.
Plus, can take the dash, disengage, hide, or use an object. No, dodge is not one of the ones you can take.
I say Must I have it as an ability to do it as a bonus action?
Okay.
Well,
So
then
I
you have the
must say,
bonus action for it.
yeah. I must say because I must say I use one of my duelist points to attack twice. Then I have haste as an extra for that third attack, and I use my bonus action to dodge, and haste gives me a +2 to AC. So
Okay.
should be an AC of 24 currently.
Okay, so those are definitely misses. Alright, so I have 6 stunt points on Ash, 6 stunt points on Dylan, no stunt points on
Yeah,
him.
just
Okay, so Dylan, you take another. We're gonna have that again because of Ash, so that becomes 8,
okay.
and your max HP goes down by another 6. Okay, so
I'd really appreciate it if you stopped hurting the captain.
I think in another setting, this wouldn't be so bad.
What? I'm gonna pretend like I didn't hear that.
Just saying, in another setting, like if I was the willing participant in this, like
At what point will you be willing to be eaten and
no,
die?
I'm not talking about the eating part. I'm just like if it were like love bites. Isn't that what the kids call them nowadays?
I don't know. Maybe we should go back to the boat and ask the kid.
I think you're forgetting the tiny bit of dragon.
I'm gonna look at Ash. So are we knocking them unconscious again, or is this murder?
he doesn't give you an answer, but the aura of kill intensifies. Baron, they're applying dual strike from Dylan on you, so you take 11 and 6 necrotic.
Do I do?
No, they're splitting. They're taking the attack from you and using dual strike to hit Farron also.
Okay.
Does my max go down
Your
as
max
well?
HP goes down by 6.
Well, technically, with the way this goes, Kyoki's gonna look. He was like, well, if the knight says that it's okay to kill people, then who am I to judge?
Personally,
Use 2 points of skirmish to back the fuck up.
personally, I think it's crossed some lines as well.
Oh,
That's it for its turn. The other one did it. What it could do. So that brings us to Dylan.
Alright.
You are free to take your movement to get out of its grip. Escaping its hand will cost you an extra 5 feet of movement because I'm going to count that as difficult terrain as you shimmy out. But
Okay, that's fine. Hold on 1 second, because these bastards. A 30-foot radius. Okay, no, that's fine. I'm going to shimmy out, and I'm going to shimmy here. And I'm just going to palm the shit out of the ground. These fucking bastards.
oh shit!
And safety spell, of course, to protect my comrades.
Oh yeah, because Constitution save would suck. Oh, is that what you use? Is that what you used to like murder them last time?
that's what you used to miss the guys upstairs. Yeah.
They made the save.
Yeah. So they take half.
They're giants. Their Constitution is normally pretty good.
Oh, that's right.
They still take 9 and 9. 9 lightning, 9
That's they do rock with the impact. It's just not as oomph as you had hoped.
Okay.
Okay. Farron's body begins glowing, more completely than just before, like it was with his forearms as he empowers himself, charges over to this giant over here, and is going for a precise hit with the new sword. Hopefully, the extra maneuvers will not screw me. Let's see. Oh, there's a plus there. Shoot. He doesn't have no flanking. Okay. Well, that's a miss. That is fine. Um. Yeah, well, I presume it's a miss because it would be
16.
Well, there's modifiers to
Okay.
this. Uh, uh, 16 plus that from setup would be 14.
14 misses.
Okay.
As you come in with your sword, but it just glances off the blood and the blood slicked skin of the creature.
That's fine. With a blurring quick motion, he'll spin around for a second slash. This time I am not doing a cold shot because that screwed me a bit, though admittedly I did roll really low.
$27 definitely hits.
I almost got a critical! Fucking yay!
So let's see, 12 and 2, so 14.
I am laying on a level 2 smite. Let me check my stunto points real quick. Okay. I would like to use a lightning attack combined with a knock prone.
Okay.
I say combined. I guess, yeah, okay. Here we go. Boom!
Also hits.
Okay, I will smite that as well. Level 2.
He is looking hella rough. Looking actually rougher than the first time you guys kicked his ass.
Boom. Is he also pruned?
Yes.
Okay. Uh, you don't mess with the captain. Okay, that'll be it for me, though I would like to try a refoot.
Okay.
Holy shit! That is some real initiative. With a little bit of stun.
Oh shit! Look at you go. Almost max.
I will use evasive action.
Okay.
Yeah, again, apparently don't mess with the captain. I give the roll initiative when you mess with the captain.
Okay. Anybody else refooting?
Nope, I'm gonna stay where I'm at. Because I
18
know
initiatives, no
the
point.
dice are gonna fuck me.
Well, I mean, there is obviously a point because you could get your sun points or whatever, but. Okay. As the biggin stands up.
You trying to figure out who he's going to swing at?
Hey, Sarah, I don't know if you figured it out by now, but we don't like it when people mess with Dylan.
There's an order of
I
operation.
think I gathered that.
I'll say, don't fuck with the captain, then don't fuck with the mage, and then, descending order from whoever else is after that.
And next turn I'll pump my power up another little notch.
So, if they are going to try to, if any of them takes a swing at me, I suppose. No. I know what I'm going to do.
Okay. I feel some kind of way about the spam I just got on my email. eHarmony for senior dating.
Wow.
I'm not that
Movie
old!
harmony.
Clearly, they confused you for Dave.
Dick movie harmony. Are you having a hard time finding love at the retirement home?
Big guys get.
Oh shit! The Giants seized the initiative.
Yeah.
Can they pick up somebody else for a change? Does it have to be me?
I mean,
The only other
look at
person
it's
here
spreading the
is-
wealth. Everybody's
The only
getting
other person-
attacked.
I'll spend a key to. I'll spend 2 key. I'll spend 2 key to make that first attack miss.
Oh, shit.
I believe a 19 hits Dylan.
Does anybody have mana I can borrow right quick?
I don't use
You
mana,
said,
so
you
no.
said you negate the 19, but the 21 would still hit.
Yeah, I increased my AC by 2 by spending 2
Okay,
key.
so you obviously take 12.
Yep.
Definitely hit Kyoki.
Not today, Satan.
It's not.
Am I missing something that you somehow negated 27?
Totally.
Yeah. Again, I just need 3 points of mana.
You can use some from me.
Awesome. I think that's a. Let me see how many.
The one hit I get, he's like, nope.
I like how you must have that image saved off to the side.
Look, I thought the whole point about it was use up your stuff. I was like, shit.
Yeah, I get it. I'm not complaining. You do good. It's more just a really, Dragonfight's like, nah, this guy,
I'm
nope.
squishy. I'm squishy. I can't take hits. Even if I took damage at half, I'd still be down by now.
It's like, no biting.
Okay, so in theory, Dylan is doing something to cause me to miss?
Oh yeah, shield.
Okay. Which means the only one I connect with is Ash.
Oh shit.
So it's going to use 4 of those stunt points to make it a dual strike.
Oh no. Well, I don't want Ash to get hit, but I don't want to get hit. And I feel bad that I don't want
The
to get hit.
D2 says you get hit.
Who, me?
Yep.
What?
With the dual strike, so you'll take 4 points of damage, but your HP is fine.
4 points of damage.
Yep, just 4.
That was even
Yeah, I
worse.
definitely can be taking. What was it? Yeah, 16 points of HP that I can't recover. Yeah, fuck that. No, get me taking that shit. 26 points of health is literally a third of my health.
And you'll use a stump point to back up.
I'll leave the fair combat to I'll leave the fair combat to the beefy people.
Okay, so that brings us to Ileana. Actually, no, we did hit Ash. Ash no, Ash didn't have any of the temporary hit points left, so.
Hey, we're flanking! Yay! Healing the party, and I'm not hurt yet.
Well, I mean, there's other hit points that are lower here too.
Oh yeah, that's what I was laughing. I was like, yay! I was like, where was this when I was dying last time?
Okay, so Ileana does some big heals. That should help with Dylan's problem, yes?
Yeah, that should be 46 HP.
Yeah.
46?
Yeah, Ileana's
Yeah,
through 46 HP
46.
at you.
Okay. My HP went
should be
down,
fine.
so hold on.
Actually, that should bring you exactly up to full because you were at 50 out of 95. So 46
Yeah, well, yeah, but our max HP has been reduced.
It's not 95 right now. It's 75.
Well, either way, you're still back up to max. So,
Hmm. Ash, which one are you going to be taking care of?
His gaze is solely focused on the one that's been eating Dylan.
Okay, that's what I thought. I was looking at the positioning, was
Yeah.
what I was wondering.
Okay. Is that it for Ileana?
Yes.
Ash will move. Okay. First, he's going to use bait and switch. Okay, Dylan, you get to add 7 to your AC for 1 turn.
Yay!
As he moves past you, kind of flushing his cape in the way, kind of protective gesture. At the same time, his other hand's coming around to lunge his sword forward. As the first attack pierces the giant through the dick and out the ass.
As it should be.
The crotch
Okay.
area frosting, filling in with ice.
Part of me is compelled to medically tell you how screwed that makes you, but you wouldn't be.
As it falls over dead and, in horrible pain.
Oh, so yeah, it's like, but you wouldn't be listening.
He's then spinning to unload on the other one. He's hacking away. Okay, Kyoki.
okay. Time to go Looney Tunes on this motherfucker. Goofy sword fighting for life.
Oh no, why?
All of those hits. However, you lose 50 XP for the gift. No.
The Guardian.
The trauma is worth it.
No! They've even killed Queen!
I just need to learn how to do that with my fingers. How the fuck do you do that spinning thing that he's doing? Fucking stop.
You
I'm just
carved
gonna
into
assume
it?
that's the way I twirl blades with haste. Yeah. Let's see, do I have any stub points? 24 didn't generate it. 20 didn't. 24 did. And the 17 did. Yay. Alright. This guy technically hasn't done anything mean yet. Kyoki's gonna look over at Farron. He's like, he was like, I can't remember, do you fight with honor?
Turtles fight with honor.
I thought that was a question to Farron. Like it's like, do I?
I feel like if you have to think on it too hard.
There doesn't seem to be any laws here.
Works for me. I'll kick him in the shin, knock him prone.
Yeah. Given what Farron's done, do you think, quote unquote, uncouth fighting? He'll grapple someone and just start punching them in the side.
I say, yeah, Farron's a brawler. He doesn't, yeah. If he's got honor, it's like warrior honor, as in, like, don't sucker punch people, not.
It's like, once you're in the fight, you're in the fucking fight. You want to go?
Yeah. The other side has to know they're in a fight, otherwise anything goes.
Okay. Let's see. I'm going to, I'll say, knock him prone, and then taunt him, and then set him up for an attack from Farron.
Oh, nice. Thank you for the setup.
I'll say, just going to, I think I have to roll deception against their insight. Deception is great. There we go.
Yeah, I'm not even going to roll. That is.
Deceive. Roleplay. Enrage.
For sure, it's already enraged. It just saw its friend's dick explode out his asshole. But yeah, by all means, enrage more.
Dick!
Let's see. Single target I designate must choose between either attacking me or storming away from the scene. It's like, yes, focus on me. Your mother's a whore.
You know what I realized I did have, guys? In fact, never mind. I'm not even gonna say it. I'm just gonna use it, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, I should have used this instead.
This testicular torsion spell.
No, but wouldn't
Fair.
that have been awesome if they had allowed it? I will admit that Dylan would have gone a little crazy with it. I'm not gonna lie.
That would have been
Oh.
like,
Twisted. Your testes get twisted.
this would have been like one of the handful of times I felt would have been super appropriate if he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna use my dick." It's like,
Steve,
but yeah.
you guys missed out on a good opportunity.
Okay. And move right here. So that all right. So you have advantage, flanking +2, and he's pro.
So you have double advantage, which is not a thing.
Time to curb stomp this motherfucker.
Okay. As Fred begins moving, there is a under layer kind of fractal light moving under the glow that's already around him. The shining boost is now active. Okay. Oh, and I have set up here from before, and I believe flanking is in effect.
Mm-hmm.
So 1 slash. Okay, that +0 needs to really be a +3.
It still hits. Okay, so shining boost is active, and the normal sword. Ignore that extra 2 floating there.
Nope.
Okay, that's
Keep that
included.
extra 2.
Okay,
Because that's a part of my first
okay, so
transformation.
14, 16 plus 5 is 21.
Okay.
You don't have consumption. You just have boost, right?
Yeah, I just said boost. Second strike is gonna be I was gonna kick it, but I'll just go around for another sword strike. Add the +2, so oh my gosh.
So
Okay.
14, 16, no, 14, yeah, 14, 16, 22.
Okay, oh, I forgot to divine. Oh, well, I'll divine this one.
I mean, it's a smite. You can declare it whenever.
Oh, yeah, I would have applied one to the first one, but, I mean, you already calculated that. Unless you don't care.
Go for it.
Okay, level 2s.
Okay, so that's
Oh.
22, 32.
And with this large amount of stunt, I will do a lightning attack, and I would return the setup for Kyoki, but I know Kyoki is insanely accurate, so I will set up for Ash. And lightning strike.
Okay.
And the shining boost counts for all of them.
Yep. He is, looking rough. He's just laying on the ground, kind of doing a little bit of the Mortal Kombat head wobble.
Hey, boy.
Captain, take him down.
I got 4 mana left. I don't know what I can do with that.
I mean, you got weapons and cantrips too. Cantrips cost nothing.
Oh, wait. Yeah. No. In a fit of rage, Dylan will climb upon his torso and just go, "You stupid son of a bitch." Wait, where's my? Hold on. Dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Oh, I was looking for a rapier, but I forgot her main one. You stupid son of a bitch.
Oh, she busted out the Darth Maul weapon. Okay, those both hit. How did Durga do this?
I don't know. He just gargles his last fucking breath, goddammit. And my HP that they stole from me comes back.
No, it doesn't.
Look. You gotta get me a phone. At least let me have the pool of mana.
As she comes down with her double scimitar, just swinging away, carving into his chest. He's like, ah! He's just hacking away like Wolverine. Or just, goes limp, stops moving. She's got the, full Dragon Age spray.
Stupid. Son of a bitch. She goes like to stab at it again.
Doesn't sound like anybody stops you.
Yeah, no, she goes.
It's Captain's prerogative, right?
Mm.
What's that?
So, as the captain is coming down from her rage-filled berserker barrage, and the rest of the party takes a moment to take stock of whatever just happened in here, I'm going to bring the session to a close because it's 11 o'clock and I know you got places to be tomorrow. Next time, people can take a moment to figure out how they want to proceed from here.
I'm definitely gonna drink a mana potion. That's exactly what I'm fitting to do.
I suppose you didn't spend any hit die on mana for the short rest.
No, well, I used it mostly for my health. And then I was like, oh, I have enough mana.
But
yeah.
Upside,
That's it.
you have found the stuff the caravan, seemingly found the stuff the caravan was carrying. You still haven't found the people from the caravan yet, but...
Doesn't somebody have something in the party where if they have an item of someone, they can find them?
I don't know.
I'm good at divining where things are, not where people are.
I'm good at leaving trails for people and sending things away, but
I like how saying things
Actually, I
away
was
is code
thinking
for
of a
murdering
different
them.
game.
No, he actually
Actually,
has like
no,
a spell. You can tell objects to people now.
Oh, okay, that wasn't euphemism.
yeah, no. No, that wasn't an afterlife euphemism. I literally put things in a trunk and send it somewhere.
I remembered who I realized who had that. It was Kami.
To be fair, looking at it from their point of view, we did kind of just run up in their house and
I mean,
start.
they stole and hurt our people.
Well, they also terrorized their own kind, which then had the giants upstairs terrorize the people outside. So when you think about it, it's all really their fault.
Well, actually, both groups are terrorizing the people outside. I just want to get that clear.
Oh.
We're the good guys.
Well, damn, I was trying to defend them, but I guess now I can't.
We did the right, proper thing.
And again, it's like giants are usually a problem adventurers exterminate. So the fact that if nothing else, I'm going to be interested to see how you guys try to resolve the ones you decide not to kill upstairs to prevent them from hitting more caravans and just somehow allowing them to live.
Animal husbandry.
Do you think maybe we can take the giant upstairs back to our home base?
Well, remember, it still has friends. We knocked them out. Mostly.
Oh, yeah. Maybe we can take all of them back with us to a home base.
You mean the ship?
No, remember, Dylan brought a house.
I mean, you mean back in the house in Saltmarsh?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we would have a whole lot of fish.
See? And they could protect our home.
They could also help Saltmarsh by carrying very heavy things.
Yeah. And it can be a very, you know, a good friendship between the two of them. So they wouldn't have to terrorize anything.
We might need to
And
get
then
an
if
extension on the base, though.
Oh yeah, we would definitely have to get like an extension.
Big
But like
bets.
they could probably like build something in the mountainside or something, you know?
Well, I mean, don't you also want to improve their lifestyle?
I mean, that's a lot of money to be spending now.
How much?
Like
How
Dylan
much?
will be like, yeah, we're
How
gonna
much
have to
coin did
add
you
an
spend in
addition to
Corvus?
the house. But you know, we should let the giants have their say in it.
Fair.
Dylan though is definitely going to be very prone to us taking a vacation after this.
To the beach!
Mhm. And what better way to relax than returning back home?
Margaritas, good food and cheese, skinny dipping off the pier.
I'm not sure if I'm allowed, but I'm sure somebody can distract Diala, and I should be able to get away with it.
Oh, what if she's skinny dipping off the pier too?
Hmm.
Wait, do I not get a rule?
You haven't done anything to proc.
Oh, cool.
We what?
Noticing things. Speaking of noticing things, man, these fights be brutal. Except for that third one.
Yes. It didn't help that my dice was like, fuck your life. Dexterity save? You don't need that. That's just pointless.
I like how Ileana was healing though. I mean, I say that like I wasn't having her do it,
man.
but I mean the fact that it was available.
Dex is for chumps.
So yeah, again, keep in mind how close you are to Farron. +5s really help.
Still try to remember that.
Because if you're within 10 feet, you get +5 to saves and resistance to spell damage.
Dylan
Oh,
just
nice.
crossed over into lawful good.
Is lawful good?
You just became lawful good.
I became
Yay!
lawful good? What do you mean, yay? No, I don't want to be lawful good.
Awesome.
It's not like it's restrictive like it is in other versions. I just found it funny.
Did I go down or did I go up?
You went up. You're now at max.
Ow.
I mean, you can see the roll.
I know.
I'm still trying to figure out how that's possible, though.
Hey, welcome to the club.
Congratulations, I'm the shadiest out of all of you.
Fucking holy monk is the evil person in the party. It doesn't matter what I do. I threaten people's lives. I call people who live in the underdog a whole bunch of racial slurs. And actually, never mind. Yeah, that does make me lawful good. I'm lawful good. We're full Republican. Build the wall. Keep the underdark out. This is terrible, and I love it.
Upside, you get an extra hero point every session as long as Sierra stays there.
Yay! But will she
Where's
want
Ash?
to?
I'm not sure if I would though.
Where's Ash at currently?
Give me a minute. I'll double check. Got a lot of notes that need, quickly updating.
Like how Saturday and Sunday's game, I'm lawful good.
Ash is still neutral good
Okay.
because somehow he managed to zero out.
All right. Barker, where are you stuck at?
Fargo is in the neutral good.
So there we go. Well, there you go, Captain. See what happens. I killed some people. I became lawful good. You exploded some giants. You became lawful good.
When he says it like that, I don't think it's supposed to work that way. They were all bad.
I suppose that's how it works. I don't know how the system works, but I just love the fact that I can do as many heinous things as needed, and I'm still lawful good.
I don't know if I need to start charging you more for those or what.
For what? Murder finding people?
It's like the shit he's been doing that I've been doing like ones and twos on.
Well, I mean, if you're using what I think you're using, then yeah, I think that falls under the ones and twos.
Yeah, I'm not disputing that. I'm just saying, I don't know if I need to be using those more or what, but or there's just some kind of social commentary here.
You know what? Well, you know what? Maybe that's what you need to do. Add some more social stuff so he can uncouthly say slurs and stuff, and then he can do two. He said it like 5 times. Two.
Hey, my character 100%. And I'll say, if you want him to say a whole bunch of heinous shit, refer to the Underdark and anyone who lives there. The character sheet says that I hate it, so I don't have a good reason to not be that type of guy. So yeah, I'm gonna say every single bad thing I did this entire session, this entire mission so far was, man, I really hate the Underdark. Oh hey, there's dark elves, fuck them. Oh hey, there's fucking I'm gonna say giants that dwell inside of caves. Oh, their heritage is from the Underdark. I wasn't gonna kill them at first, but fuck that now. So, I must say, I did have a slight, like, you know what, we should probably show mercy to them because the captain said so. And then he was like, yeah, come hop on this. And I'm like, okay. At this point, I'm like, I can't even defend you, homie.
You don't get it. She's too small for you.
Oh, he got it.
Try it.
And he said he said that was the best part.
I'm like, I tried to do the nice thing. I tried to make sure that you survived this. And you were like, no, I do not wish to survive this.
They chose death.
And the part that got me was the fact that he was like, yeah, I just ran. It was like I just ran some hands with you guys in the other room like 5 minutes ago, an hour ago. It's like I just ran hands with you guys an hour ago, and then it's like, oh yeah, this will totally go a whole lot better now.
Well, he had backup now.
Yeah, back up in the other room.
No, those were just critters that happened to be in the room. Now he had his homie.
So they could have just as easily attacked him too.
Yeah.
Huh, okay.
So how well that went?
It actually says in the scenario right up that if given the choice, they will avoid that room as much as possible.
Ah.
But because somebody grabbed them,
Haha!
they got stuck in the room.
I wonder why they avoid the room, though.
Because the critters were in there.
The snake things
Oh.
that try to murder us.
Yeah, the elementals. They're like, yeah, we stay out of their territory, they stay out of ours.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. I was like, they're afraid of the water elementals? Okay.
Right. Well, thank you very much. And I'm going to go ahead and head off.
Good night, man.
Good night.
Fine. Later, folks.